Miami Marlins look to build on promising first-half performance. By John Santucci of TCPalm, the Miami Marlins are poised to contend for a playoff spot during the second half of the season. That sentence alone indicates how the first half went for a Marlins franchise that has not been to the postseason since 2003, when it won the World Series. Under the leadership of new manager Don Mattingly and hitting coach Barry Bonds, the Marlins are tied for the National League lead with a .273 batting average. That's even more impressive considering 2015 NL batting champion Dee Gordon spent most of the first half suspended for violating the league's performance-enhancing drug policy. Marcell Ozuna, who started for the National League in Tuesday's All-Star game, broke out during the first half. Christian Yelich rebounded from a subpar 2015 and is hitting .317 with 45 RBIs, and Giancarlo Stanton has been outstanding in July, including winning Monday's Home Run Derby, after an atrocious stretch during May and June. RECORD The Marlins are 47-41, 6 games behind Washington in the NL East, tied with the New York Mets for the second wild-card spot. Top performer at the plate Ozuna. Sometimes the best trades are the ones that don't get made, and the Marlins' decision not to deal Ozuna this past offseason looks brilliant now. The center fielder is on pace for a career year, hitting .307 with 17 home runs and 47 RBIs during the first half. Yelich, Ozuna, and Stanton give Miami one of the top young outfields in the game. Top performer on the mound Jose Fernandez, the Marlins ace went 11-4 with a 2.52 ERA and 154 strikeouts in 107 1/2 innings pitched. Opponents are hitting only .206 against Fernandez, and his whip, walks plus hits per innings pitched, is an outstanding 1.02. If Fernandez can pitch the second half the way he did the first, he will be in the conversation for the NL Cy Young Award. Don't forget about Dietrich. The Marlins bullpen has been very good, evidenced by the fact closer A.J. Ramos and setup man Fernando Rodney are all stars, but Dietrich is the unsung hero of the first half. Losing Gordon was supposed to hurt more, but Dietrich has hit .303 with a .396 on-base percentage and 21 extra base hits. On the MENDJustin Bour, the Marlins first baseman, who hit .268 with 15 home runs and 46 RBIs in 68 games, is on the 15-day disabled list with a sprained ankle. Considering this is one of the worst injuries the team has had to deal with this season, things have been great for the Marlins on that front. Second half outlook. If the offense can keep hitting the way it did in the first half, the Marlins' playoff drought could come to an end this fall. Gordon will return at the end of the month, which creates an interesting dilemma for Mattingly. The two-time All-Star is an elite leadoff hitter and strong defender, but is ineligible for the postseason because of his suspension, so Dietrich can't just sit on the bench during the second half. The team also will look at adding another starter or two at the trade deadline, since Wei-Yin Chen, 5-3, .483 ERA, has been a disappointment, and Adam Conley, 6-5, 362 ERA, is the only other starter besides Fernandez with a winning record and a sub-4.